Hello everyone, we're going to start our landscape painting today, and we are kind of imitating the art of Bob Ross. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to get a canvas, flip it over, and down here write your name for artist. Okay, and then flip it over. So you can see on mine I already put a little spot of paint on it, but just try to ignore that. So we are working with acrylic paint, and acrylic paint is stronger than tempera paint. It also does not come out as easily from our clothing, so we have to be really careful. It also doesn't come out of our paintbrush as easily if we allow it to dry. So make sure at the end of this today you clean your brush well so there's no remaining acrylic paint in it. Alright, so we're going to get individual cups of white and 2 shades of blue. We're going to first work with the light blue because we're going to start at the top of the painting making the sky. And we're using just a regular old paintbrush, and I'm going to take some white first, and I'm just going side to side. I want to really stretch out that white paint going from one end to the other. And I'm going to take some of the blue paint, and you can see how the white that I first added lightens that blue paint up. So this, of course, is going to be the sky. We don't have to worry about the sky being perfect. You want to have some white kind of streaking through there. That will be some clouds in the sky. And we're going all the way down about halfway. Now I'm going to come back with some of the blue. And this is about the halfway mark. So you don't have to be exact in this, but you can see that's roughly halfway. Just stretching that out, and I can always go back and add more white if I feel like it. Alright, pretty good. Now, I don't really have to clean my brush because the next thing we're going to be doing is adding the darker blue. The darker blue at the bottom is going to be the water. Let me make sure you can see this. So, alright, pretty good. Now, the one difference, the sky we were going back and forth. The water we're going to start on one side and just paint towards the center. So again, we're going to be using white and a darker blue. So I'm going to start here, and I'm just pulling it towards the center. So start at the edge and pull it in. And I can go with some white. Same thing. Pulling it in. Some of that blue. Now, Bob would be using a different style of brush. We have to make do with the materials that we have. So Bob Ross would be using a flat, either 1-inch or 2-inch brush. We don't have that, so we have to make do with what we do have. Alright, so I've got one side. Now I'm going to do the same thing from the other side. Start here and move it in. So start on the edge of the paper or the canvas, and we're just painting inward. So what this does, let me finish this here, is it should leave you with the center here that is a little bit lighter. So what we're going to do, and I could finish that a little bit better, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take my white, and now I'm just going to go back and forth in the middle. So we have this nice highlight going down the middle. going to darken up the sides here. Darken up the sides here. So I can fool around with it a little bit to get the water looking just the way I want it. All right. Okay, I think we're pretty good. So this is the first step. Our paintbrush is going to go back in the water. We're going to clean that nice. We're going to let this dry, and then you will see part 2.